So if you're like me, you play guitar and you don't have a lot of money. So the cheapest alternative I've found to getting an amp at home is to hack into the back of your stereo. And that's what we're going to do today. Now, I have an old project enclosure with the metal back, which will be fine for an interface. You can let the wire hang loose, but I've found that if you do that, you're going to run into problems because the wire will become frayed and weak, and that's bad. Sound will cut in, sound will cut out. It's not what you want. So this is an old power attenuator with a metal back. We'll use this plastic, cut through it. This is the schematic. It simply works like this. We have our stereo, which is going to work as our amplifier. And we have the left and right lines split. And we're going to put all the negatives to a ground. Our positives are going to come in. And we're going to be able to choose, basically, where we want it to go. Where we want to blend it or put it into one. I don't know if you can really see that. Maybe I'll post a picture of it at the end of the video. So we'll get started. This is the original one. It's set up for mono. We have our left and our right, and I just took these off of my PlayStation because I don't use it like that. I run it right through the cable. I'm old school. So we got our two wires, boom. All you got to do is separate it into the positives and the negatives. The shield, which will go to the sleeve, is the wire that runs along the outside, and the live, you just hold them together and solder them. It's going to go to the tip. Now that's how you can do a mono one if you just don't want to mess around with the stereo, but I want to do stereo because I've got some stereo effects and I'm kind of interested in how they sound. So now I have everything I need all put together here. I got different colors of wire, got my solder, got the video auxiliary inputs, got ourselves a dual switch, an LED, battery with the holder. These are all cannibalized parts, and two jacks. And those are the washers and whatnot. And I went ahead and sanded the box and painted it. It's plastic. It's made of, I don't know, lead and despair, so it smells like ass. But it looks like crap, but I don't really care. It'll look better maybe when it's all finished. Looks not really what I'm going for. We want a stereo input. So on the cheap too, on the cheap. Everything I have here, I already had it. So total cost is $0. And I have this piece of rubber I'm going to kind of cut up to fill in some of these holes because I don't want to drill more holes if I don't have to. There's two holes right there with my little red light. And we'll use those for our inputs. Put a light up top. So I got the soldering iron heating up, so let's see what happens. So here is the box and it's done. I plugged in some of these holes with some rubber pieces from an old wah pedal that I wasn't using anymore. There's the light. Down is mono. Up is stereo. I had to drill two holes because these ones in the back didn't fit, but that's okay because that's where our inputs will go into. So we're going to seal it up here in a second and try it out. This is the inside. It's kind of messy, but I only had tape and things around. I'm trying to do this basically for free, so let's see how it sounds. Okay, so here we are. We're all hooked up to the amp, and this is the mono to give you an idea of how the mono is. The clean's not that bad, actually. Now, of course, I'm playing my Strat. This is the humbucker at the bridge. Now here's the neck, single coil. So let's switch it to stereo. Lights on. And put on this DL8 analog mode. Don't know if you can really tell, but it bounces back and forth between the speakers. that's it.